Hi, my name's Amanda Minetti. I'm going to talk to you today about healthy coping mechanisms for anxiety and stress. Um, it's something that affects all of us, even if you're not diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. We all deal with anxiety and stress, and I do think it's an important topic because anxiety can be not only caused by mental health, but physical health. We can experience anxiety a lot of times during, say you're having a surgical procedure or a big test coming up or, anything like that within our daily lives. So, a lot of these coping mechanisms, they might not work for everyone, but they are a step, in the right direction and they can help, one or more together. Um, so, One of the first ones, of course, is relaxation, which seems pretty, self-explanatory, but really, is it's one that I use often. Deep breathing, that's a big one. Just taking a step back, taking a time out, and just taking that, even if it's just a minute, to step out of that situation and really just deep breathe, calm yourself down, and really just think about what's going on and being mindful, which is another thing, another coping mechanism, mindfulness. Really just taking back that control. We can get overwhelmed and a lot of things are going on and we might not feel like we're in control, but we really just want to step back, like I said, and be aware of what's going on and just think for a second, um, and really just use that time to get back in control, think about what we're doing, process it for a second if we need to, and then move on. Another one is guided imagery, which can be helpful. If you're having a lot of stress and anxiety, it's sort of similar to relaxation. You just it is just what it says. You kind of close your eyes or you think about a place that's relaxing, like the beach, or maybe maybe you're not at home. Maybe at home is where you're relaxed. You just think about that relaxing place to help you. And then the next two kind of go hand in hand, which is pretty across the board for anything. I would say exercise and diet, which exercise can really help if you think you could try to fit that into your daily schedule. I know a lot of times part of our anxiety is because of our um, daily lives and schedules and busy and school, work, kids. So, even a light jog or, a walk every day can really take your, mind to just a different place for a little bit, and help you. And, it's good for you, it's good exercise. Physical health is, affects your mental health and vice versa. And the same goes with diet. There are some more specific things though, like alcohol. A lot of times we can, turn to alcohol, but it's not really something that, effectively helps anxiety in the long run. I guess it could help in the moment, but that's something that, can exacerbate things, make things worse. And then, of course, caffeine, we want to lower our caffeine intake because that's something that can, get us moving, get us going, get our anxiety up. Um, and then you want to increase your omega-3 fatty acids, which fish, walnuts. There's a lot of things, tuna, a lot of things in the store that advertise that they are um, high in omega-3 fatty acids. So that's something that can help. You want to avoid greasy foods, high sugar, fat foods. You don't want to be eating that's all that bad stuff, and that can affect your physical health, the way you feel. If we feel good physically, that can help us feel less anxiety and stress because we feel good with ourselves, with our body. Sleep kind of ties into that too. The exercise, diet, sleep, sort of. We want to be well rested because lack of sleep can cause irritability. You don't feel well rested. You feel tired. You feel grumpy. Um, things, little things that you don't want to make you, angry or stressed can, because we're not well rested. We're irritable. So sleep is a big thing. It's really important to be well rested, um, because a lot of things go on when you sleep. Your brain's still active, doing things, and we need that time to recharge. Um, so sleep is a big thing, and really just all this stuff tied together. You just want to take care of yourself. Um, you know, make that me time. Um, it's important, and it can be hard with our busy schedules, but you do need time for yourself and time to recharge and re-energize. And if you need to turn to a family member or a friend, if that's your support system, by all means, if that's your me time, is talking to them, or you want to reach out. And if this is something that's truly concerning, there's always you can always go to your family doctor, seek out help. It's not a bad thing to ask for help. Everybody needs help. And so yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to ask for help. And really just a few more things is journaling is a big thing. I like the idea of journaling, because you get all that out on paper, and you can really just kind of get it out of your brain for a second and process it. And a lot of times our thoughts are racing, and slowing down to write it down on paper can really help you organize your thoughts. And you can go back and look at it and say, this is what I was thinking, this is what was going on, like what can I do differently. And then on the other side of that is, of course, hobbies. Finding something for your me time that you like to do. Whether it's drawing, painting, playing cards, um, you know, riding four wheelers, whatever it is, fishing. Just something that energizes you, that makes you feel, that you're a real person, that you're there, you're interesting. Something that recharges you. That can really help. So, all these things, together, just some of them, and really just anything that, helps you cope, that's something that's effective and healthy. Um, and these small changes can add up. You want to set goals for yourself, attainable goals, things that you can um, set and reflect on. Maybe if you don't meet your goal, that's not the end of, it's not terrible. You want to just look back and what can I do different next time? What can I change? What happened that, made this not work out? So, really just in conclusion, um, a lot of times with our anxiety and stress, even if it's not due to diagnosed anxiety disorder, um, we still can use these healthy coping mechanisms, because we don't want to turn to, what happens if we don't, have, we don't manage our stress effectively. So that's why I wanted to go over this stuff. Some of it I'm sure has been, heard before, but that's really just why I wanted to go over this stuff. I think it's important, um, for stress and everything. We might not even, stuff might not even cross our mind. So I really just wanted to teach that, and I think it's important to know.